What is up, friends? It is Jamie and I'm back today with another video. And today's video is going to be all about owning your transition. Starting off this video starts off with a little story. So the story starts around with me living as stealth. So living stealth, I had a lot of different challenges and struggles. So I was really ashamed of my trans identity and I was always hiding. I was scared out of my mind to tell people. Anytime I considered telling people, I'd be like, nope, no way, I'm not telling them because of what they might perceive me as. I was afraid of being seen as only as a trans person and not as my own self. I was also seen as less than, thought if I came out as trans, I'd be less than other people, yada, yada, yada. I just really wasn't serving myself. And one thing that comes up within my practice a lot of times with other trans individuals that I relate with and why I bring it up with other people is there's many different types of voices in our head. There's a voice that is like our master voice, a voice that is very critical of ourselves. And for me, my critical voice was always in charge, always in power, and that was the voice that was making me live stealth. My well-being was completely decreasing and I wasn't doing well and I was growing more and more depressed by the day. And I was figuring that living this stealth life wasn't serving me in the best way. But I had this narrative, this story built up within me that I can't do this because of XYZ, because I'm scared, because I'm afraid of what other people will tell me. And this narrative really took power of my life and who I was. And I think that this is true with everyone. I think no matter who you are, whether you're trans or not, we all have things that we dislike about ourselves or have such a powerful story that we see as absolute truth that doesn't serve our well-being, when in reality, that absolute truth of a story is not reality at all. It's just what we tell ourselves, and we have to change that perspective. Like, for example, like I mentioned before, I thought all trans people were seen as less than. And to me, that was absolute truth. But it took a while and I broke that down and I realized that just because you are trans doesn't mean that you're less than anyone else. You're equal. You have an amazing story. And now I have reframed my story into one where I feel like trans people have an amazing story, amazing power, and amazing unique gift to give to the world. And if you would have asked me about that many years ago, I wouldn't have had that reshift in me. But it comes down to all about the story and how we form that story that we tell ourselves. So how do you reshift your narrative? How do you own your transness? And I think it comes in two different ways. The first one is getting very familiar with what you hate most about yourself. So whether that is your appearance, whether that's how you're perceived in society, whatever those insecurities are that you really don't like about yourself, it's getting familiar with those. And what are the root cause? Why don't you like yourself? What are those reasons? And really identifying and getting cozy and friendly with understanding what are those needs. A lot of these needs there of why you hate yourself are usually revolved around safety needs, because if you're not safe and secure, then you are exposed and vulnerable. And so it's interesting how a lot of this inner critic voice is actually our protector and safety voice. But along with getting very familiar with these needs of things that you really don't like about yourself, the other important aspect, and this is like the counterbalance, right, is what do you love about yourself? What makes you unique? What are your strengths? What are your values? And what can you use or how can you utilize those things to help counterbalance and be friends with this? And it takes some time of working with both and building those things up together to really own your transness and own your authentic self. Additionally, I am a huge proponent, and I feel like in Western society, we have this very individualistic mindset that I'm going to do it myself. I can do it. I don't need anyone else. It's very important that you have dependable community to work with, someone that's open-minded, friends, family, whatever, or even a professional. And that's again where I open up the opportunity for people to work with me, because I am here and I will help provide that safe space for you where you can do that exploration of the things that you really dislike about yourself, as well as your strengths and values, to how to own your transness and your unique and amazing authentic self. So if you guys wanted to, as always, I have a free 30-minute consultation. All you have to do is schedule anytime below. There's going to be a link. It's super easy. You could be signed up by the end of this video. That's how quick it is. So I definitely encourage you all to do this. And if you are interested in helping in figuring out how to own your transness by using these tips I used, as well as furthering that exploration even deeper, I invite you to come talk to me. Otherwise, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I love seeing all of you and seeing your comments, so I encourage you, comment below. Let's create this community. Let's have fun together. And I will see you all next time on my channel. So thank you all and have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me. It truly does. If you're interested in exploring more content, I'd invite you to check out right here. If you want to check out my latest content about what I'm talking about, my latest offerings, check out right here. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.